And I started working my way through the rudiments. Had no idea what time was. I thought it was, a magazine or a clock. Had no idea that it was an instrument of accompaniment. I was just a kid. And my mom said, if you'll get some proper lessons, my dad didn't want to know, but my mom said, if you get some proper lessons, I'll, match whatever you come up with, mowing lawns and delivering papers, so forth and so on. And you can slowly build a kit. I got a practice pad first, obviously. I got a snare drum, a hi-hat, and then a kick drum. And then my mom said, let's go to this music store that was not far from where we lived at the time. It was in Tennessee. And there wasn't a drum teacher there. It was not the resources that you guys have. You click on, on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, you got everybody has 15 views of what's going on the feet and stuff. None of that stuff was happening, You were on your own, So my mom took me to this, it's called World Lines for Music. And there was this goofy looking guy in there, and he said, well, we don't have a drum teacher, but come into my office and I can maybe point you in the right direction. So I went in his office, he had a practice pad there, and he asked me to play a couple of rudiments, single stroke roll, like a 6-stroke round. And I knew most of them. And he pulled out this strange little contraption and put it on his desk and gave it a shove. It was a metronome. I had no idea what it was, Since I didn't play piano, I didn't know what it was. And he said, play a single stroke roll and play it with that. And I had no idea what he was talking about. That was my first experience or first lesson in learning what this instrument's all about. It's first and foremost an instrument of accompaniment. And so he let me borrow that metronome, and I took it home, and I had to relearn everything because there was no way I didn't have to answer to anything when there wasn't, the click going. I didn't have anyone to answer. I could speed up and slow down and feel really great about myself, I had to essentially start from square one. And it was a really long, hard lesson. And when I didn't mean to say jokingly when I said it's a really hard instrument to play. There's a lot of